funded account strips that away because there's no endpoint, no reset, just pressure and exposure, and the need to stay consistent. Now that's where things change. Most traders never receive a single payout. I know this. I've worked with over 3,000 traders over the last 13 years. The problem isn't skill, it's how quickly decision-making shifts under pressure. You're the same trader, you've got the same strategy, different behavior. Small changes at first, then expensive one. My name is Louise and I'm a trading psychology expert. Let's just be honest about this. This is what you passed. It's clean, there's a target, there's a finish line, as I've mentioned, you know what you're doing. It's not. This is where it starts to go wrong. Because the second you're funded, it stops feeling like a game. Now it matters. Now there's something to lose. You feel that pressure, whether you admit it or not. What I see all the time is this. A trader is solid in evaluation. They're disciplined, they're patient, they're following their plan, they get funded, and within days, sometimes the first session, something shifts. They hesitate on trades they would have taken before, or they start pushing, trying to build a buffer quickly so they can relax. But they don't realize what's happening. They think they're trading. They're not. They are reacting. And once that starts, everything gets messy. The strategy didn't change. You did. Now, we're going to talk about the 4 reasons you haven't got paid yet. First, you're protecting the account instead of trading it. On paper, that sounds responsible. In reality, it's usually fear. There's a difference between managing risk and being scared to lose. You're not trading at that point. You're trying to avoid pain, and that never produces consistency. Second, you're treating the payout like a target to hit. The mindset works in evaluation, it doesn't work here. The second you start thinking in numbers, how much do I need this week? How many trades? How can I quickly get there? Your focus shifts. You stop executing what's in front of you and you start forcing outcomes. Third, your identity is tied to your P&L. Now, this one runs deeper than most traders realize. When you're up, you feel in control, confident, like you figured it out. You feel like a superhero. When you're down, it flips. Doubt, frustration, that feeling of what am I doing wrong? You're attached to the outcome. And from that place, you don't make clean decisions, you start chasing. The moment it becomes personal, your decision making is now compromised. And 4, you're trying to do 2 things at once and they don't work together. Part of you is trying to protect the account, just don't lose it. Another part of you is trying to grow it, push, build, get to payout. These are 2 completely different mindsets. If you're switching between them, depending on how the last trade went, you're going to end up stuck in the middle. There's no consistency there. And without consistency, you do not get paid. If you're serious about getting paid, you have to stop thinking about the payout. Now, here's what actually works. First, change what winning looks like. For the first 30 days, your job is not to make money. It is to execute. Simple. Take your setups, manage your risk properly, and follow your rules every single time. The ones who get paid are the ones who stay boring and consistent and repetitive. The payout comes after that, not before. Second, set your own limit and actually respect it. If the firm gives you 2%, you don't use 2%, you cut that down. And when you hit it, you're done. No one more trade, no trying to get it back, because the damage is never the first loss. It's what comes after. Now, the third one is separate how you traded from what you made. At the end of the week, don't just look at your P&L. Look at how you showed up. Did you follow your rules? Because once you start seeing it clearly, your cleanest weeks and your best results will line up. 4, expect the drawdown and know how you're going to handle it before it happens, because it's going to happen. When you're trading well, you're clear and you're decisive. Then you take a loss, then you take another loss, and now you're not the same trader anymore, because decisions get tighter or more impulsive after this and you start trying to fix it. That's where most accounts go. Let me tell you something that most trading companies won't say out loud. Getting your first payout will not feel how you think it's going to feel. Traders imagine it as a moment of arrival, proof that it works, the point where the doubt finally stops. And sometimes it is for a day or 2, but for a lot of traders, the first payout creates a new problem, because now there's something to protect. Now the bar has moved, and the internal voice that used to say, just get to the payout, says don't lose what you've built. And that voice, left unchecked, will tighten you up just as badly as the pressure to get there in the first place. Getting funded is an achievement. It's a great achievement. achievement, but it is not the destination. It is the beginning. So here's what I want to leave you with. Redefine success for the first 30 days as a process, not profit. Set your own daily risk limit and treat it as a non-negotiable. And build a weekly review that separates process from the outcome. That is the work. It's not complicated, but it does require honesty, consistency, and the willingness to prioritize the process over the outcome, even when every instinct is pushing you to chase a number.